Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nabilah Faudzie, a software engineer student from School of Computing. Today, I would like to present the demo system for my undergraduate project 2 entitled File Management System. We need to activate the XAMPP and localhost to run the system. The database name PTDB. For your information, my database consists of 7 tables. I am using root localhost /fms to arrange into the system index. At the top part, there are 2 login tabs which are means for employees and admin. Besides that, there are file search engines available for the employees and admin at the same page. For example, by typing Nurul, any file that associates with the word will be viewed. Next, to send a notification to the admin or manager, employees can click into the WhatsApp button to notify the admins regarding file that need to be borrowed. However, the admin need to log in first. The root used for the admin is localhost /fms/admin/index.php. Meanwhile, the username is pt_keluang and the password is password. After that, the system will be directed to the dashboard. Here, I am using a sidebar, footer, and bootstraps. This dashboard shows the number of files, number of workers, and filling report through a bar graph. The report can filter according to the chosen year. Then, the admin can manage the account in the dashboard area. For instance, if an admin changes the first names, he or she needs to provide his password during the confirmation process. Next, click Simpan. From there, we can see the name change at the sidebar page and a message show in the actions is successfully. For example, I change the first name, I delete the end, and I enter the current password to reconfirm and click the Simpan button. So, when the password is wrong, the message show like this. If the password is correct, the message will show the message like this and the name will change. Now, we move into a list of files. Throughout the list file, we can filter district according to the category. Then we can search file using keywords. For example, if the keyword address is Palo or Johor, then the finding will be chosen any address consists of Palo. To add new informations, we just key in the information file into the system. Then, This is example. I enter the informations. We also can use the tab button to move their box. And choose the date and click simpan. So the file is shown in the file list. Then the file is successfully added to the main page. For the edit sections, I am editing the file names. So Liza, which is I enter their full names. Then when the file is successfully updated, a message will pop up. A successful message will pop up. For delete sections, I take an example of deleting a file named Suhailiza binti Ahmad. And then confirmations. When the file is completely deleted, the database at the table will be gone. So at this file table, no Suhailiza name. For the district sections, which is we call Mukim, there are several districts that are listed. If they are in an edition of a district, the addition can be made at tambah baru buttons to add the new district. So for the example, for edit the existing district or Mukim, so we change the name Ulu Bernards with the double T, and we click the button and the display will show the Ulu Bernard with double T. So for the remove the district also seems like the file one, we have a pop-up message and click Padam. Alright. The data file will also be gone. At the district section, we can make a search and change the arrangement also. So when we search Kahang, so the only Mukim show is Kahang. So and then next for the arrangement, we can arrange ascending or descending order. For employees, each employee must have an ID before making a borrow file. Admin will register the employee account, which is with first name, last name, position, and their photo. And then they can generate the staff ID automatically. For example, in this column, each employee must upload a profile picture to be known if something happens. For example, a file missing or damaged. The file format must be in JPG or PNG format only. So, example, we took this one. Okay, for this update section, let's take example of Iza. Iza Atira last names to update. So we delete the is. So click the update button. So the last name will be Atira only. Okay, to delete also same as the previous function will be lost in database. For positions, when there is a new position in the companies, then it must be added to the system, which is they have a code and name positions. The data will be stored in the database, like in the table jawatan, which is show their ID and title and their codes. So just enter the ID. So just the data will be stored in the database for the same update as the previous function. Delete also have a same one. When we change the name of position, which pelukis plan 1, so the name will appear pelukis plan 1. Also, when we delete the KIV PTG, which is code 07, so the code will delete, and in the database also, if we refresh, I've gone also. For borrow and return transactions, each employee who has been registered has an employee ID to make a borrow the files. Just enter the ID and file number only, the staff ID. We must know the file number DHM, which they have no file, so the message we show the number is not provided. So we can check the file number, which is file number 21. 21. So our file is success to borrow, which is the staff ID GAY 549831067, name Izati Sarah. I'll borrow the file name Samsul, which is consists of file name 21. The status we show red color. The status will be red if the file is being borrowed. In returns, for returning the file, the admin must enter the employee ID and the number DHM for the file. So the staff have written the file. The status will change to the green color. We can see on this column. Okay, after we finish the admin demonstration, the admin also can log out to the systems, and we see for the employees. The employees will log in using these tabs and enter the employee ID. For employee login, employee can also view a list of files available in homepage. On employees can click login and then enter the employee ID. In this employee, as the options of drop down in the transaction tabs, have option drop down returns and borrow to see the file that he or she borrow and returns. So before enter the employee can search for existing file using the available search. So for this one we can enter example we take example for using names Nurul. So the file Nurul will appear on that view of employee. Then after that, employee also can log out by itself.